Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, just doing a quick video to give you the details on the next Moogle treasure trove, the hunt for Phantasmagoria. I feel like we've had Phantasmagoria's hunt before. I feel like they've used that, but maybe it's just because I'm so used to the names of the tomes that it's just like it registers as having existed before. So the Moogle Treasure Trove is just a pre-patch event, usually for about 4 weeks, where you could do events in the game, get some Moogle tomestones, irregular tomestones as they're called, and then exchange them for rewards. Sometimes there's rewards that are otherwise a little tougher to obtain, and usually there's a couple of unique things like an earring and maybe something else. But the big reason why the Moogle Treasure Trove is normally a big deal is it's one of our indicators for when the next patch will be. Now, there's really no mystery that the next patch will be March 25th. Late March means sometime in the last 10 to 11 days of a month, and there's only one Tuesday that falls into that category. Not to mention, I've been telling everyone it would be March 25th for the past probably 6 months, so, and I'm not even exaggerating. I've been saying it before 7.1 came out. I think I did a video predicting all of the patch dates before Dawn Trail came out. Pretty sure I had this as my set date. I'll have to go back. So because it's 4 weeks before, usually just add like 28, sometimes 29, because I think it ends on a Monday technically. You add like 28 or 29 days and you get the patch. So February 26th falls right in line. February 26th at 12 a.m. PST to the release of 7.2. Now they don't say the date because, you know, you never know. Maybe something will happen and they have to delay the patch and late March isn't what ends up happening. So that just lets them cover themselves a little bit in that regard. So, looks like Pisces are the theme. Looks like we have, is that the Hades mount? I mean, we'll see it below, I guess, so it doesn't matter. And I'm really bad with bardings, so you'd never expect me to recognize a barding off the top of my head. Is that like, is that an emerald weapon barding? I don't know. With no set schedule, it kind of has a set schedule. Many rewards, and then this is all the stuff explaining it. So from Wednesday, it's just saying the same thing again, from Wednesday, February 26th at midnight to the release of 7.2. And then just a quick little lore tidbit about it. How to participate. Now, I actually kind of forgot about the Mogpendium because it's, you know, I don't know, it's a pretty long time in between these events. And I usually don't do too much in the way of the Moogle Treasure Trove because I usually have most of the rewards and I just honestly don't care about an earring. So we have standard, weekly, mini-mog, and ultimog objectives. And they're going to detail that below. Each of these gives a regular tomestones, and you can even go directly to the special site from the in-game link. So, standard objectives is just anything that is marked with the little Moogle head. Those are just worth varying amounts of irregular tomes, and you can spam them as much as you want. The weekly objectives are once per week, and you'll just have to check those in your Mogpendium. They are reset every Tuesday, so there's normally 4 different ones for people who don't have as much time but want to collect the rewards, at least at some pace before 7.2. The mini-Mog challenges, which can be anything from treasure hunts to ocean fishing, triple triad, hunt bills, just all sorts of whatever they want it to be. I don't have any examples of the previous ones, I just don't remember them right now. And then the Ultimog challenges, which are usually just more, if I recall correctly, the Ultimog challenge last time was something with ocean fishing, so it's usually like the mini-Mog challenges, but just requires a much bigger number or amount of time that you have to put into it, or just what like a higher total result in order to get it. And it can only be completed once throughout the entire event, whereas the mini-Mog and the weekly challenges are once per week. So, and then once you actually do the special rewards, for standard objectives are automatically obtained, but the weekly, mini-Mog, and ultimog all have to have their rewards claimed before 7.25 specifically. Now, here's the iterant Moogle. These NPCs are in each of the city-states. They do a quick map. They do this with every time they do the special site for this. And then we have the items for that are available. The Pisa earring is the 100. This is the big one. But the Inferno jacket, I don't know. I don't remember if the Inferno jacket's been available. Was like available in the previous one. I don't remember how frequently it's available. But the Inferno jacket is a really cool piece of glam. I used it on my monk for quite some time. So that's always a good one to be able to get. The Shadow Gwibber, that is the Hades mount, if I am not mistaken. So that's a nice one if you don't have that. Hades, one of the extreme fights that we can't solo. So, and if we can solo it, it's still going to be quite some time. Like if it's possible at all, and there's a few things that make that a big question mark. It might not be doable for a while. Probably duoable. But that's a nice one, because if anytime the mounts available are not the ones that are soloable, it's pretty important. Then we have the Falcon Ignition Key. Falcon mount. Man, didn't the Falcon mount originally, like, wasn't it like an Amazon collaboration. It was like spend $20. Yeah, I think it was. It was like spend $20 on Amazon. I think they've done a few collaborations for it. But that's another good one because that's not one that's readily obtainable. The Magic Bed. This is crafted, isn't it? I think this is crafted. I think it could still get kind of pricey, so that's not bad. Queen's Barding. Oh, that's the Queen's Oh, okay. If I'm not mistaken, Queen's being Bosia from Delubrum, so that's pretty big. Ancient One, we have this mini. I forgot where that's from, actually. Ivy, I'm almost done. She's busy crying over this. She wants my attention. Primal Angel, Orchestrion, Form and Function. Oh, dude, Form and Function, that's Eureka, I think. I've sold like a billion of these, I swear, so it's got to be Eureka. Pleasant Dot Parasol, Winsome Wallflower for Ballroom Etiquette, and then Platinum cards, and then the rest of this stuff is kind of just usually here. Elbstorm, Bomb Palanquin, Legendary, usually a few different Camuis, Woodland Chair, Workbench, Candlelit Sundries, Fat Cat Rug. There's a bunch of other stuff down here. Some of it just from other places in the game that you may not have done before, just may not be interested in. Bunch of Scalic stuff if you're looking at it for glam. The maps, which are usually pretty popular. This is the level 90 8-player map. This is level 90. Wait. Conceivably Special. Decipher, Actually Examine the Contents. Guaranteed to Summon it. Yeah, I know that one. Ivy. So these are big normally because they allow you to guarantee a map. 70, 80. Oh, okay. Potentially Special and Conceivably Special are the two different maps. The Elpis maps and the rest of the Endwalker maps. Okay. Yeah, these are nice because they guarantee portals. Now, I know they're old maps. People really need to not sleep on doing old maps. There's some crazy expensive items in them. So, don't think that just because they're not level 100, they're not worth doing. I would look at the loot tables, look at your server's economy, and you may find that if you don't really want any of the other rewards, that these are well worth your time to pick up. Riding maps, don't usually pick up those. A few cards, Shadowbringer's Warrior, Light, Eden's Promise, Seeker of Solitude. Not bad for filling out some of the collections here, especially if you didn't get them the first time around and you just don't want to farm them. Like, if you don't want to do normal or extreme mode Warrior of Light, you know, maybe you want to pick that up if you didn't get the card from when you were doing it before. You don't want to... Eden's Promise card, probably the most important one, because Eden's Promise, in my opinion, one of the more annoying ones to farm, even though it's not that hard. So that's definitely an important pickup if you're looking to add it to the collection. Bitty Duckbill, Bacon Bits, Curial Root, Job Mastery Prism, and Garden Gates Orchestrion. These are all the rewards for the current, or for the upcoming, I should say, Moogle Treasure Trove. So, that's going to be a wrap for this video covering it. I am recording this at 6:16 a.m. I'm going to go make my coffee now and have some breakfast and get ready for my live stream of torturing myself to Final Fantasy X-2, trying to do the Platinum Trophy for every Final Fantasy game. Kill me. Anyway, I will see all of you in the next video. Hopefully there's some rewards here you're looking forward to. And, yeah, that's the end of the video. Take care.